For nearly 1,000,000 years, humanity shaped its entire world from stone, bone, and wood. It was all we had ever known until one day, something buried in the earth began to gleam. Around 9,000 years ago, people across Anatolia and the Near East noticed strange stones unlike any other stones that caught the sunlight and shimmered with a reddish metallic glow. This was no ordinary rock. Where stone shattered and cracked, this strange material could bend, dent, and reshape without ever breaking. Humanity had found its very first metal. They learned to pound it cold against stone. With patient blow after blow, the soft metal flattened and stretched into shapes no chisel of stone could ever achieve. But hammered too long, the metal grew brittle and cracked. Then came a crucial discovery. Heat it in the fire, and the copper softened again, ready to be worked anew. At early villages like Çatalhöyük, the first copper objects were not tools at all, but tiny beads and ornaments, small treasures worn close to the body and the heart. Then, attention turned to vivid green and blue rocks scattered through the hills, malachite and azurite. No one yet knew the secret these colorful stones were hiding inside. Perhaps by accident, when these green stones fell into a blazing fire, something astonishing happened. Bright beads of pure metal seeped out from the rock itself. Smelting was born. Soon people built furnaces of clay and stone, pumping air with hide bellows to drive the heat far hotter than any open fire could ever reach. From the heart of the furnace, glowing molten copper flowed out like a tiny river of fire, liquid metal, drawn from solid stone by human hands. Now metal could be poured into carved molds and frozen into any shape imagined: axes, blades, and tools cast whole from liquid fire. A new kind of human was born, the metal worker. To master fire, ore, and metal was to hold a power that seemed almost magical to everyone else. Hunger for copper drove people deep underground. At Rudna Glava in the Balkans, miners carved some of the earliest mines on Earth, chasing veins of ore into the dark. Copper tools cut faster and lasted longer than stone, and when they dulled or broke, they could be melted down and forged anew. Work that once took days now took hours. But copper's sharp edges were also turned toward each other. Daggers, spear tips, and mace heads gave warriors a deadly new advantage, and conflict took on a sharper, gleaming edge. Copper wasn't only useful, it was beautiful. Polished into armbands, pendants, and beads, it adorned the body and signaled who a person truly was. At Varna by the Black Sea, some were buried with breathtaking riches, copper tools beside the oldest worked gold on Earth. For the first time, metal divided the powerful from the rest. Demand for metal sparked trade routes, stretching hundreds of miles. For the first time, distant peoples were bound together by the exchange of copper, ore, and ideas. Society itself was reshaped. Specialists, chiefs, and traders rose above the rest. Wealth could now be hoarded, displayed, and inherited. and the world grew more unequal. And we have even met one of these people. High in the Alps, a man died over 5,000 years ago and was frozen in ice, preserved with all his belongings, into our own time. His most precious possession was an axe of nearly pure copper, proof of how rare, valuable, and hard-won this gleaming metal still remained. Yet pure copper had a weakness. It was soft, blades bent, edges dulled, and tools wore down too quickly. People began to wonder if the metal could somehow be made stronger. The answer was alloy. By blending copper with arsenic and later with tin, smiths forged bronze, a metal far harder and stronger. The Copper Age was giving way to something greater. The Copper Age was humanity's first metal revolution, the spark that lit the path to bronze, to iron, and to every age of metal that followed. From a single gleaming stone, we forged the future.